Hey there, I'm Russ Murphy from Indiana Avenue Baptist Church, and got some devotionals for you today, and we're going to call this the least of these. Matthew 19:26 says that with God, all things are possible. And you know, I've always noticed how God seems to choose the people and the things that we wouldn't choose as human beings. For example, Moses tried to convince God to choose his brother Aaron because Moses stuttered. You look at King David as a little shepherd boy, and God came to him and anointed him the future king to lead Israel, but he had brothers that were much more qualified and older. And then the nation of Israel was such a small little country. It was a crossroads between so many places, but at the same time, it was not a big, powerful nation. You think about Jesus Christ, our Savior, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He was born in a manger, not in a big palace. So God always chooses things that we would probably not choose. Today you may feel like that God could not choose me or use me because I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I'm not smart enough or educated enough. We've gone through these verses before, but it says 1 Corinthians 1:26 and 27 says, "For consider your calling, brethren, that there were not many wise according to the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to shame the things that are strong." I'm going to tell you a couple of stories today about some people in my life that I would not have chosen. I don't think anybody else would too, but how God used them to do some incredible things. I'm going to do it in two parts, actually 4 parts in total. But when I first came to Indiana Avenue Baptist Church, I came as youth minister, and I did not know the kids very well. The first thing we did was go to the youth conference in Dallas, Texas, at Reunion Arena. And I'm going to tell you some things I'm not proud of. I was mad because my partner and I had already been chosen to lead the music for 20,000 kids. And instead, I was taking my youth group, and I couldn't do it. We had 16 kids there. I didn't know them. I probably didn't even like them at the time. And I was very jealous, I'm sorry to say, because the guys leading the music were staying next door in the Hyatt Regency Hotel, going out to eat in the big sky thing there's restaurant with steak. And I was going to a Pizza Hut, which I really like, and a small hotel, but just wasn't the Hyatt. And so I was getting ready to go, and I was mad in a bad frame. And one of our sponsors said that, "Russ, instead of you staying in your hotel room with your wife, you need to stay in a hotel room with a kid of ours named David." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because David likes to set things on fire." And I went, "Oh my goodness." So I told my wife good night, thinking it might be goodbye. And I could read the headlines in my mind the next morning: "Charred remains of Lubbock youth minister found in hotel rubble." Anyway, I held my breath, took a deep breath, and opened up the door to the hotel room, expecting to see flames and curtains on fire and smoke and all that. But when I got in that room, I looked over and I was shocked at what I saw. We get back the next time, I'll tell you what I saw and what God did in this amazing time. You have a good day.